Welcome to the Gabriela Cooking Show. I am so excited. Today is going to be a very special day because I am cooking for a week. I did all of the prep, very simple food, all vegetarian, and everything for under 20 bucks. So we're going to make bread. You don't need to buy bread anymore. You make your own bread. So simple. This is going to be the simplest bread you ever made because it only has 4 ingredients. But it's really 4 ingredients. You don't need anything else. It's just the flour. And today I've added a simple thing that is very delicious and it gives a little oomph to your bread. So it can change every week. This week is going to be carob flour. And then I have bicarbonate soda, we have salt and sparkling water. And these are the ingredients. You don't need to add more anything. It's going to be delicious. And the easiest thing is that there's no proofing and no kneading. You just mix the ingredients. To show you is these liners here. They're very sweet and you have like small buns. You can freeze them and just take them the night before and they'll be fresh as like the first day. So simple, right? Then I'm going to make some soup. Soup is so important. It's very hydrating. I used all organic, wonderful vegetables, and I was prepping today, so you can always check the way I was prepping. I have leeks, and these leeks are, they're not like the usual ones that you buy because actually I grew them myself in the village. So this is just very simple, and you take advantage of the nature with wonderful smells and real smells like carrot. The carrot, you can smell it. It's not like the ones that you buy. They're full of sugar. We have then shushu. I don't know if you know this. So this is, instead of potato, use shushu that is much lighter. So it will help you to lose weight as well. It's very good for dietary requests. Then I have leftover of broccoli. And then this one, don't throw it away. Just use it for your soup. I'm going to use salt, of course, garlic, and an onion. And the most important thing, real olive oil, preferably Portuguese one because it's delicious. For our main course, it's going to be a Açorda. Only 5 ingredients, so simple. And the thing is that you can use the bread you baked and that you didn't use. So instead, whenever you have accumulated bread that you don't know what to do with it, or actually the bottom of the bread, just make a Açorda. Don't throw it away, use it. And this is actually a very stale bread, and you just have to just go and open it a little bit like this. And it's so hard I cannot even do it. And then you're going to soak it in water. That's why I have water. So this is the 5 ingredients. Is stale bread, water, minced garlic, the honorable egg, and coriander. Oh my God, I know that not everybody likes coriander. I love it. If you don't like coriander, you can make it with parsley, which is awesome and simple and cheap. And then you have salt. Always have the best salt because it's healthy. And I'm going to add already our water so it starts to be very soft and wonderful for our recipe. You just have to soak in water. That's it. And you allow, and I'm using canoe water. Look at this, how fancy. I know, it is a little bit too much, but it was a gift and I want to use it because it's a great water to walk around with. And it's not plastic, so I love that. Then we're going to pass for our wonderful dessert. And it is so healthy. It's amazing because you're not going to believe this. It is dessert. It is a pudding, but no sugar. So yesterday we're making a compote. We made a compote. We saw it together, and I made the compote live. So if you want to check it, just go and click the link above. And here it is just apples boiled and mashed. That's it. So we're going to have a wonderful tart, apple tart. It's beautiful, simple, no sugar, and so delicious and healthy. The compote, it was just made live, so if you want to see it, just click the link above. It is very simple. It takes no more than 20 minutes peeling and just dicing a little bit. Allow to boil in 3 tablespoons of water, and then after boiling, just blend. So easy. And this is a gluten-free puff pastry. So this is so simple for people that are gluten-free, but if you're not gluten-free, you can make it just normal as well, of course. And here it is puff pastry. I'm going to add it shortly into our baking tray plate. That is very beautiful. And then I sliced some apples here. We're going to make it very beautiful. On top, I just used 6 apples. And this is the prep for a week. I'm going to sift the flour first, and this is gluten-free flour and carob flour mixed together. So it's like really thin and there's no lumps. At the same time, I'm going to mix bicarbonate soda. It's just a free now flour with carob flour. Carob is very good for the maintaining of your diabetes. It gives a chocolate flavor to your bread, but it's going to be a salty bread. And just on that note, I'm going to add the salt now. So all of the flour has been sifted, and now I'm going to add the water. Otherwise, it's going to be a cloud of dust. Just going to add the water like that. Now you ask me, but you didn't measure. No, I didn't, because this is the only part that is a little bit more difficult with this bread, is because you don't know exactly the amount of water. So you have to keep trying until you reach. The important thing is to reach the desired consistency. I can use this hook as well to kind of mix everything a little bit. So I see the consistency and if I need already more sparkling water. Is it? Okay, now it starts to crumble. This is what I want to see. And I increase the speed as I go a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to increase the speed like this, and I'm going to add a little bit more water, very slowly, because it's going to splash now. Splash zone, splashing, see? So I am doing this bread for a long time now, and it is super cool because it's always different experiences, and I'm just trying different flours, you know, put inside the tray, inside per bun, and then if I see that it needs more, I'll add just a little bit more on top. There we go. Do you want to come with me? Please do. Up into the oven. So now we have our boiling water, and I'm going to add salt. I'm going to add the garlic cloves, and the onions. Just like in big chunks like that. This as well. First I'm going to put the carrots, leek, this one's here. That's it, because like this the veggies will stay with more vitamins and all the enzymes, because when it boils, a lot of enzymes are lost with the boiling. So if it is steamed, all the enzymes and nutrients will stay in the veggies, and you just blend everything together and boom, done. I have soft vegetables, so we're going to move this one here to here. And now we're going to blend everything nicely. Creamiest soup ever. Just with the olive oil in raw. Okay, it's ready. Creamy soup. Big trays of olive oil. Going to add garlic, minced garlic. I think that's enough. When you hear a little bit of the sizzling, that's when it starts. Okay, and then we add the mashed bread like I was doing before. I was mashing it. And then you just add it a lot to fry and to have this flavor all together. I'm going to start adding my bread. One, and I mix everything. This is traditional from Alentejo, which is the southern part of Portugal, below Tagus River. And this is mostly done with a special bread. We call it pão alentejano, which is a bread from the region. Of course, this one is it's a pumpkin seed bread, and I think it's perfect for this dish. And it's gluten-free and dairy-free, and I bought it in a place that I love in Lisbon, and I'm just using it. Okay, so now we check if it is clumping, and this is it. We just go around and allow the upper part to go to the lower part, and everything is well cooked, and they kind of stick together like family. So now this is the time that I'm going to use a little bit of salt. And I like it like this. Some people like to put it in the beginning, but I like to fill my salt crystals. And I'm going to add my coriander. I call it coriander as well. There we go. Beautiful rain. Coriander rain. You can put more or less according to your wishes and flavor. Now you make a little hole here, because we're going to add something. So we're using puff pastry, no gluten, but of course you can use whatever you want. So now I'm going to put it in my beautiful baking tray here, like this. Okay. I'm going to pinch it. So satisfying. And now I'm going to pour all of my compote, my apple compote. Amazing. And now just layer it nicely. Now we're going to display our apples here. Ta-da! Welcome back, and we didn't do anything, so everything appeared here like magic, right? Okay, so we have our soup. Look how beautiful. It's very creamy, very wonderful, and very, very healthy. Then here we have the Açorda. I'm not going to translate it. It's a Portuguese dish, and sometimes we have to keep just like that. And now we're going to bring, this is an egg yolk, and we're just going to drop it there. And we just drop the egg yolk there, and it's absolutely perfect. And we have our bread here. Look at this. It smells beautiful. It's going to taste even better. But the only way you can know is that if you're invited to my table, and do it yourself as well. And please let me know in comments what you think. So simple. And it is a soup, main course, bread that you can just save to eat during the week, and then wonderful dessert, no sugar, just apples and the most amazing puff pastry, gluten-free. And if you don't want gluten-free, you can make it normal. So I just have to say to you, bon appetit! So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know in comments where you're watching from, if you're going to make any of these, and if you have any questions, we'd love to discuss it. We'll make a live about it. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.